These are little stars. But who are our big stars?
My mum's on Coronation Street. She's a cut above the rest. And hopefully we'll soup up tonight. My daddy's in the boy band. He's also king of the jungle. He's gonna be #1 tonight. My mum's a famous actress. She's so funny that she makes me laugh. I'll be calling the drama tonight.
Let's find out on tonight's Big Stars, Little Stars. Please welcome your host, Stephen Mulhern.
Welcome to Big Stars, Little Star. Now, over the next 60 minutes, we'll be chatting to 3 children who have energy, enthusiasm and, best of all, no hesitation in telling us dirty secrets about their celebrity parents. Now, as well as revealing secrets, they're playing for charity, all hoping to get their hands on a possible £15,000. It is. It's a lot of money. It really is. So let's meet our first big and little star. We usually find her causing trouble on the cobbles, but will there be drama tonight? It's the gorgeous Samia Longchambon and her daughter, Freya. Good to see you. You're right. Hiya, Freya. Freya, how old are you?
7.
Good. You look very nice tonight. That's a lovely dress.
Yellow's my favourite colour.
Yellow's your favourite colour? Well, it's perfect for you on this show. And are you going to be telling me lots of things about your mum?
Yeah.
Good. How are you feeling about that?
My heart, honestly, is going like this.
But surely there's not a lot of secrets to be revealed about you, is there?
None at all, Stephen, none at all.
Well, I've been chatting to Freya before the show, and trust me, there is. Let's hear it, please, for Samia and Freya. Right. Let's meet our next contestant. He's proved himself to be the biggest man in the jungle. Mind you, he was standing beside Anton Deck. It's Westline's Kian Egan and his son, Koa. Really good. Lovely to see you. Hiya, Koa.
Hi.
How you doing? How old are you?
5.
Cool. Looking good. Do you always dress like Daddy?
No, not always.
Just tonight?
Just for this special occasion, isn't that right, buddy?
Yeah.
Now, how would you describe him?
A first-class lunatic.
There you go. Perfect for this show. Now,
I don't describe him as a crazy singer.
now, Koa, I know that you have been to work with Daddy before, haven't you? You can see a picture of you at Westlife concert. Let's have a look at that. Look, there you go.
Look, you little baby.
No, I wear those when I listen to Westlife as well. Let's hear it, please, for Kian and Koa. Wow. Oh, boy, oh, boy. And finally, she's one of the best-known faces in British comedy. But will she be laughing tonight? Let's hope so. It's Sally Phillips and her son, Tom. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Oh, it's lovely to have you on the show. How are you, Tom?
Good.
Good stuff. How old are you, Tom?
5.
5 years old, looking very cool. Are you looking forward to tonight? Good stuff. Now, little birdie tells me that someone has got a loose tooth. Can I see it? Wow-wee. How much do you think you're going to get for that tooth from the Tooth Fairy?
16.
16? 16 pounds? Wow, I'd want to lose all my teeth. Really would. Do you... You might be doing that at the end of the show. Let's hear it, please, for Sally and Tom. Good luck to you all. Right, it's time for the first game, and Big Stars, you're on your own for this one, so Little Stars. If you want to head backstage to your chill-out room, we'll see you a bit later on.
Bye-bye.
Let's hear it. Bye-bye. Let's hear it for Little Stars. on tight, everybody. This could be a bumpy ride. Now, back there, the kids can't see or hear anything being said in the studio, although for 50% of their pocket money, I promised to tell them all the juicy bits. Right, for the first game, we asked our little stars some revealing questions about their parents. All our big stars need to do is decide which answer their child gave us. Samia, you are up first. We asked Freya this. What does Mummy do that embarrasses you the most? Would you say you're an embarrassing mum?
Yeah. I've met her when she's had a few on her, you know.
Oh, really? There we go.
I can be a little bit embarrassing, yeah, that's fair to say, when I've had 1 or 2 wines.
Well, let's see if that option's up there. Here's the first one. Did Freya say... She asked people, do they know who she is?
I really don't. She can't have said that.
Remember, one of these is what she said to us. Is it? She brings me to school in uniform on non-uniform day.
I do that, yeah. I have done that once or twice.
She could have said, she drinks wine and laughs at her own jokes. So far, it could be a full house. Or is it? She teases me about boys in school. So...
3 out of the 4 of them I have done. I've never asked people, do you know who I am?
Do you
ever.
know anybody who's done it from the Corrie cast?
Maybe.
Oh, really? Who?
As if I'm going to tell you.
She brings me to school in uniform on non-uniform day.
I have done that, yeah. About 2 or 3 times. I did
Wow,
it
that's
quite
quite a lot.
recently. And,
Yeah,
Freya just lost her head with me recently. She was like, again, Mummy, really? She was like in full uniform, and I just got that sense of dread as I was walking towards the gates. I was thinking, something doesn't seem right. No one's wearing uniform.
She drinks wine and laughs at her own jokes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Sometimes I tell you I have to drink a lot of wine to laugh at my jokes.
Yeah, most of the jokes are usually about my husband, so I try and do that when Freya's not around.
Do you tease her about boys in school?
Yeah, I do a little bit, yeah. I do tease her about who she fancies and stuff at school.
So which one are you going to pick?
The one that annoys Freya the most is the non-uniform day. I'd say she's probably most embarrassed about that, yeah.
Well, let's see what Freya said. Now, Freya.
My auntie loves you.
Does she? Yeah. Nice. Have you, got her phone number? That's she. Anyway, we are not here to talk about your aunt. We're here to talk about your mum. Tell me something. What does your mum do that embarrasses you?
She takes me to school when it's non-school uniform day in my school uniform.
You are so... Well done. Off to a good start. Sammy, nice work. OK, Kian, you're up next. We asked Koa this. What's the silliest thing Daddy does? Let's see the options. He skateboards, but he's too old.
Well, I do skateboard a lot, but I'm not too old.
His Donald Duck impression.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that. Did he say? He plays human buckaroo. Or could he have said...
Oh, no.
He flies without wings. Right, so, let's go from the top. He skateboards, but he's too old.
Yeah, I skateboard a good bit, you know. So it's kind of, like, I'm teaching him to skateboard at the minute as well. So he could have very, very, very easily said that, but I don't think he considered that silly.
OK. What about Donald Duck impression?
He's the only kid I have ever met that doesn't find my Donald Duck impression funny.
Well, you know what I'm going to ask. It's not bad.
Yeah.
He's quite cute in a bizarre way.
This is my point, and he's the only kid. Ever since he was a baby, like, you walk up to anybody, go, and they all break laughing. But him, no. No, you won't laugh at my Donald Duck impression.
What about he plays human buckaroo?
Yeah, we do that all the time. You know, he's up on my back playing horsey, and then I play buckaroo and throw him off. Him and his little brother.
Right. He flies without wings. You virtually eliminated that straight away.
Yeah. Like, he's not too aware of the whole Westlife thing, and he's a little bit lately, but, like, he would have no idea what flying without wings is.
Right.
Thankfully.
Yeah, I was going to say, look at him. Right, which one are you going for?
I think he'll go with the Donald Duck impression.
Donald Duck impression. But the big question is, did he say it? What's the silliest thing that your daddy does?
Play human buckaroo, and he tries to get me off. He got me off a few times, but sometimes I always stay on.
There you go. Longer answer than I thought. Oh, no, Ian.
Can't believe it.
Right, let's go to our green room. Let's see what they're up to. Hi, you guys. You all right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yo!
Chewing gum. Have you given her chewing gum?
No, it's popcorn in the popcorn thing.
Freya, don't have too much sugar.
Don't worry.
So tell me, Koa,
Yeah.
we just heard you talking about human buckaroo.
Yeah, and my dad is 77.
Wow, there you go. See you later. Literally the world of their own. Right. Sally, are you ready?
Very, very frightened.
Here we go. We asked Tom this. What is Mummy scared of? Did he say toilet paper? He may have said snakes. Could it be her face? Or did he say elephants? So toilet paper, what do you use? A leaf?
Well, it could be like, I mean, toilet paper is not only used for, you know, the obvious in our house. Sometimes they wrap themselves, furniture, entire rooms in toilet paper. You could think that the screaming was fear.
What about snakes?
Snakes, I am terrified of snakes. Even scared of plastic snakes or things that are really obviously not alive but resemble snakes.
Right.
Don't go there.
So literally... What do you think this show is? What about your face?
Well, he could have heard, like, moaning in the morning.
Is this what we have?
At my own face in the mirror, at my own face. And then elephants. You know, Tom is quite random.
If someone just switched on and they just hear you going, yeah, snakes, and he is moaning in the morning. Okay,
Yeah,
so...
elephants. I think he didn't say elephants, but who knows with Tom? I mean, you know, he's got a rich inner life. So I think he said snakes, but I can't be sure.
OK, well, you're going to find out if you are correct. Let's find out now. Tell you what, Tom, you're looking very comfy in that chair. Is it? Good. Now, down to business. Tom, what is Mummy scared of?
Her face.
So he clearly has heard lots of moaning in the morning. So, you didn't say elephants, Sally, which surprised me, as I found this picture.
Tom made that.
Tom made that. Tom made that in his art. Sorry. He made that in his art lesson and he called it Jumbo. OK, on to our next question. Wow. Right, we're back to you, Samia. Here we go. We asked Freya this. What is Mummy's biggest secret?
Really? Really?
Oh, yes.
Exciting.
Did she say she doesn't like Coronation Street? She may have said
Oh, no.
she fancies my friend's daddy. Is it she eats chocolate cake when no one is looking? Or she doesn't want people to see her without her fringe?
100% it's got to be number 4. I don't like people seeing my whole face without my fringe on my face. So
Why?
I'm really particular. When I was younger, my brother used to tease me about he used to smack me on the head and say, slap it.
So you always have a fringe now?
Yeah, I just don't like anyone seeing me without my fringe, even, like, Sylvan. I've got a proper thing about it.
Right.
So I've probably, made that quite clear to Freya.
Let's have a little look.
No, never. Absolutely not. This is as much forehead as you get in. That's it, right?
All right. So she doesn't like Coronation Street.
If she has said that, she's in serious trouble.
Yeah.
'Cause
No,
that's
you're
not
in
true.
serious trouble.
And I'm in serious trouble.
She's on the way out of Coronation Street. Is it she fancies my friend's daddy?
Absolutely not.
Is it wrong that I really want that to be the answer? This is actually like being in an episode of Coronation Street.
Yeah, I am not my character. That absolutely is not true.
She eats chocolate cake when no one's looking. Do you like a bit of chocolate cake?
We do bake a lot.
But you're adamant.
Yeah, because I don't care who's watching me eat chocolate cake. I'm not making any secret of that.
Right.
Anyone who knows me knows that I have, like, people on fringe patrol. I need to make sure my fringe is in place.
OK. So you're picking she doesn't want people to see her without her fringe.
Yes.
Is that what Freya told us?
Please.
Freya, this is really important. What is Mummy's biggest secret?
I know that one, and that is a secret.
Is it? You can tell me. Yeah? What is it?
She eats chocolate cake when nobody
Gotcha.
That's not actually true. I don't even know why she said that. I don't know. That's completely not true. Oh, gosh, wait till I get home.
Listen, you don't want anyone to see me out of fringe, though.
Yeah, now she's made me tell everyone that.
Unlucky on that one. Kian, we are back with you for the final time. We asked Cohen this. What's Daddy's favourite part of his body? Could it be his hair? Maybe he said his strong legs. He may have said his big fat belly. Or was it his willy? I don't know what's happening to the show now. It's taken a very, very scary turn. But your hair, obviously you've had a lot of different hairstyles.
I don't think he'd go for hair. I don't think that's something he pays too much attention to.
Strong legs.
I don't think legs.
His big fat belly.
Big fat belly is definitely something he could say, because, you know, you could be walking around going, oh, look at my big fat belly, and messing around, you know.
Or could it be the last one? Your favourite part of your body?
I really don't think so. I mean, I would be quite shocked if he came out with that. It's ridiculous. I'm not going to go with that. I'm going to go with big fat belly. I think it's the closest thing to what I can hear him saying. I hope. If he says his willy, he's in trouble.
Let's see what he did say. Koa, what do you think is Daddy's favourite part of his body?
His big fat belly!
Let's think about it. It is truly unbelievable, isn't it? It really is. Right, Sally, back to you. We asked Tom this. What does Mummy smell like?
Oh, no.
Could he have said, pretty flowers in the garden?
No.
That'd be nice. Could he have said, her bum, her T-shirt, her boots? He may have said, chocolate balls. Or was it dog poo? Tom has said one of those. Pretty flowers in the garden, that'd be a lovely thing for him to say about you, wouldn't it?
Yeah, chances slim to none. I don't think he'd have said bum, T-shirt, her boobs, because he says BBs. He calls them BBs, so I don't think he'd have said that.
Right, what about chocolate balls?
I don't eat chocolate balls, I eat a lot of chocolate. And we don't have a dog. You know what? I'm going to believe in my son, and I'm going to say pretty flowers in the garden.
Oh, pretty flowers in the garden. Wouldn't that be lovely?
He said dog poo,
No,
didn't he?
he's not.
Did he say dog poo?
Well, you're going with pretty flowers in the garden. Let's see if that's right. Tom, you want to take this chair home with you, don't you? I thought so, yes. But I've got another question for you. What does Mummy smell like?
Her bum, And her t-shirt and her boots.
Her boots? What? Where does it come from?
Where does it come from?
Nobody knows. Funnily
New
enough,
word.
that's also the answer to the question, what does Mummy like showing the visitors? At the end of that round, it's good news for everyone as the scores are very close. Let's hear it, please, for our big stars. Now, I can tell you, after the break, our little stars will be oversharing and our big stars will be overwhelmed by embarrassment. We'll see you after this quick break. See you in a bit. Welcome back to Big Stars, Little Star. I'm here in the green room with our three little stars. We've got Freya, Koa and Tom waiting anxiously in the studio. Are our big stars, of course, Samia, Kian and Sally. Now, before we start the next game, I thought, guys, I would show you a bit of magic. Is that all right? Yeah. Is that OK? Cool. Now, look, you see we've got 2 coins here, a £1 coin and a 20p, right? Now, I'm not going to touch them. I'm just going to put the glass right on the top of them like that. Right, you ready for this, Tom? Because you need to pick either the 20p or the £1 coin. What do you want to pick?
£1 coin.
You're going to pick the £1 coin. Watch. 20p and the £1 coin. Watch. Take it. And the £1 coin is the only one that stays. The 20p has disappeared. But where did it go?
I know where it went.
Well, where did it go?
No idea.
Oh, no idea. Don't worry there. Now, look. It flew from the table, from under the glass, into your pocket. Have a look in your top pocket, Tom. Have a look. Is anything there? Here it comes. Yes! Now that is a magic 20p piece.
And my mum put Rice Krispies there.
Your mum's put Rice Krispies there. Seriously unbelievable. You just ate it, and that was definitely got a lot of old dust on it as well. Brilliant. Now, listen. You place that 20p tonight underneath your pillow, and when you wake up in the morning, that's going to magically turn into a £20 note. Isn't it, Mummy? Right, it's now time for our next game. We've asked our little stars to describe some very simple everyday words. All our big stars have to do is work out what they're talking about. If they guess correctly after the first clue, they get themselves 2 points. If they get it after the second clue, it's just 1 point. What are you up to? First up, it's Kian. So whilst they head back to the studio, let's see if he can guess what Koa is talking about here.
It used to be for kings when kings lived, but they don't live anymore, so too bad. Old people do it. Can't do it in a bath or pond. Keeps you fit and healthy. You can do it in the sun and when it's windy. They do it on an island.
Oh, cool people do it, and they do it on an island. What do you think?
I think he's talking about surfing.
You think he's talking about surfing?
Yeah.
Confident?
Yeah, I mean, surfing originated in Hawaii, and it was for kings originally, so I'm impressed that he knows that.
Yeah.
The fact that he says you can do it in the sun and the rain, I think, you know, because we go surfing every Sunday back in Ireland, and obviously it rains more than the sun. So I'm going to go with surfing.
OK, let's see if he changes his mind.
Do it down the beach. A blue bottle could sting you if you fall off, or a jellyfish could. You will have to wear wetsuits to do it. I do it in booties, my dad does it in bare feet. It's dangerous because there's barracudas out, and when it gets warm, they could go like this. They could come right into Ireland and nick your leg off. You can do it in something like an iron board. Chicken! That's what they do.
Chicken! So, are you sticking with surfing?
Absolutely.
Yes, the answer is surfing. We've actually got a little clip here of Koa surfing. Now, remember, please bear in mind, he's only 5 years old. Look how impressive this is. Lovely. Sally, what is Tom talking about here?
About half an hour. They look like the air. And they're the air. They look like nothing. They sound like a truck. Sometimes Mummy does them so long, they don't smell nice.
What are you thinking?
I think he's talking about boffs.
Boffs?
Farts.
Okay. Okay, I can see where you're going, but will you stick with that after you hear more from Tom?
Sometimes when my mummy eats too much champagne, she does it sometimes. She does it like sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the night. My mummy, in the cinema when we're doing it, when we just started watching. It's horrible when people do it in your face.
So cute! I love the fact that you think that you eat champagne. Yeah? So are you sticking with, what did you call them?
Boffs.
Boffs.
Yeah,
Are you
I'm
still
sticking with boffs.
So you think he's trying to describe farts?
Yeah.
All right. I can tell you it was actually burps. Burps. Yeah, you got the wrong end.
I got the wrong end. Champagne. Goodness, I didn't give him credit.
So, Sally, a little birdie tells me that you can burp on command.
I can. Yeah, I've got brothers. Yeah.
Who would believe it? From beautiful lady. Right, Sally. What is Freya talking about here? Have a look.
Mummy uses hers in her bedroom. You can get them in black or sparkly pink or brown. You can get different bits to stick on the end of it. They sound like a teeny weeny little mirror. Mummy uses it on her for about 10 minutes. I think Mummy used to have 2, but now she has 1.
So, you use it in the bedroom for about 10 minutes and you can stick little bits on the end of it. And it sounds like a teeny weeny lawnmower. You used to have 2, but now you've only got 1.
Can I go home, please?
So what are we thinking?
I know what you're thinking. The only 2 things in my bedroom that I've had that make that kind of noise that I only now have 1 of.
Yeah, go on.
Is a hairdryer. It's got to be a hairdryer. Like this one.
Oh, no, here we go again. Right.
I don't know to laugh or cry.
Let's
And
see.
she said you can stick things on it. I stick my nozzle on the end of my...
I'm sure you do. Right. Let's see if you change your mind when you hear a bit more from Freya. I'm intrigued.
When my mummy was poorly and she was very cold, Silly, she was under the covers and Silly got and put it under the covers and it warmed her up. Mummy couldn't live without hers. My mummy keeps hers in her drawer with all of her brushes. I think if it went hot enough, it could probably cook an egg. Cats and dogs are scared of them.
Right, so you put it under the covers to warm yourself up. Next time if you show going out, Kay? Are you stick with hairdryer?
Yeah, Sylvan put it under the covers when I wasn't well, and Freya got in bed with me and he warmed the duvet up with the hairdryer. That's what warmed me up. It's definitely a hairdryer. It's got
Well,
to be.
this is going to shock you. It is hairdryer. Right. Nice one all. At the end of that round, the scores are still too close to call. Let's hear it, please, for our big stars. It is time for a break now, but before we do, can you guess which big star this little star grew up to become? Have a little look, have a little think. We'll tell you the answer after the break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Big Stars, Little Star. Now, before the break, we asked you which big star this little star grew up to become. Did you get it right? Let's take a look. It is Dizzy Rascal. Yes, when he was a little rascal. Right, before we get started on the next game, let's bring out the real stars of the show. Please welcome back our little stars, Freya, Koa and Tom. The energy. Right, time now for our big stars and little stars to work together. And here's what's going to happen. I'll ask them both questions about the big stars. They just have to give me the exact same answers. The more they match, the more they score. Simple as that. Sally and Tom, you're up first. Come over here with me. Sit yourself down there, Tom. Get yourself nice and comfy. All right, good luck. Here's your first one. Where does Mummy enjoy spending time? Is it in the garden, in the bathroom, or in the pub? Pick which one you think. Are you going to match up? Yes, good start. Well done. Yeah, nice high five. OK, here's your next one. What did Mummy make her friends do when she was younger? Was it speak in secret language, appear in her plays, or do her homework? Choose now. Yes, correct. You're doing well. Here's the next one. What can Mummy not live without? Is it money, chocolate, or makeup? Choose now. Yes! Now, so the big question is that the correct answer? Is that what you thought Tom would pick?
It is the correct answer, but I wasn't sure. I thought Tom might pick, given him saying I was terrified of my own face. He might have picked makeup.
Well, he didn't, so well done, Tom. I love his laugh. Here's the next one. Who did Mummy like working with least? Is it Miranda Hart, Renee Zellweger, or Hugh Grant? Which one do you think? Oh, no, he thought it was Renee Zellweger.
That's a naughty question.
That is a naughty question. What was it like being in Bridget Jones?
Well, it was really great, especially doing the 3 over 15 years. So the last one, it was, I don't know, I thought it was really touching, all of us going back and being wrinkly.
How come you picked Hugh Grant?
Because, you know, the other two are my friends, and Hugh's very entertaining, but he's not really my friend, you know. I mean, not that he's, you know... not, you know... OK, I once did get a tiny bit drunk in Thailand and was a tiny bit rude, accidentally, you know, but I was drunk. I lost my flip-flops in the sea, you know. So he hasn't been so friendly since then. But, I mean, just the other two are girls. Which are better.
I wasn't expecting that answer, but I like it. Here's the next one. If Mummy could play any character, who would it be? Peppa Pig, Wonder Woman, or Wicked Witch of the West? Which one would you pick? Choose now. The Wicked Witch of the West is gone for. Yes. And I tell you what, he's trying to get that tooth out, isn't he? Yeah, he wants that £16. Well, I can tell you, Sally and Tom, well done. You scored 3 points. Sally and Freya, get yourself over here. Right, let's see how you do. Here's your first one. Who is Mummy's favourite Corrie kisser? Is it Tyrone, played by Alan Halsall? Is it Liam, Rob J. Collier, or Aidan, played by Shane Ward? Choose now. Yes!
Actually, the first time me and Alan had to do a kissing scene, he actually got a bowl of coleslaw and garlic butter and was burping in my face during it.
What?
Just to break the ice, you know. I love him to pieces, though. And Freya loves him. She calls him Alan, he's amazing.
That's what he told me to call him. Alan is amazing.
It's all coming out now. Here's another one. What does Mummy pick when she's worried? Is it her toenails, her fingers, or her nose? Choose now. Yes! Right. Another one, please. What is Mummy best at? Is it baking cakes, doing cartwheels, or is it making egg mayonnaise?
Oh, I would say that.
Choose now. Yes. So tell me, Claire, if you were going to make me a cake with Mummy, what cake would it be?
Probably it'll be a cake with all Tabasco sauce underneath.
But that would burn me, wouldn't it? That's meant to be really hot.
Yeah!
Yeah, why not? Wow. Here's another one. What was Mummy's favourite TV soap when she was younger?
Oh, I know!
Is it Coronation Street, El Dorado, or EastEnders? Choose now. Yes! It was El Dorado. So you were the one viewer.
I loved it. I cried when it finished. It was just brilliant.
OK, what's up next? Let's take a look. Who does Mummy think is the best actor? Is it Audrey Hepburn, Jack P. Shepherd, who plays David Platt, or Sue Nichols, Audrey Roberts? Choose now. Yes!
Because Freya loves Jack. He's like her favourite character.
Right, I can tell you, Sammy and Freya, you scored 5 out of 5. Kian and Coa, get yourselves over here. Good luck to you both. Here's your first one. What does Daddy have tattooed on his body? Is it Mummy's face, a map of Ireland, or a flower? Oh, he's got a flower tattooed. Where is it?
On my leg.
Wow, that's a big one, isn't it?
Yeah.
You get the map of Ireland on your big belly. Right, here's another one. Which member of Westlife would Daddy least want to be in the jungle with? Is it Shane Filan, Mark Feely, or Nicky Byrne? Choose now. Oh, no, it was Shane.
I thought you didn't know the other two guys. That's why I thought you would pick Shane. There you go. All right. Just don't get the next one wrong.
Right, let's have another one. Here we go. What job did Daddy do before he was in Westlife? Was he a pizza delivery man, a kissogram, or Louis Walsh's driver? Choose now.
You have to guess, Koa. Try the middle one.
Right, no more cheating. Here we go. According to Mummy, Daddy is a secret what? Is it a superhero, a geek, or a hoarder? Choose anyone you want, Koa. Oh, he thought you were a superhero.
It really is!
Oh, nice! He's a hero to you. Here's another one. What is Daddy good at cooking? Is Daddy good at cooking roast dinners, Marmite sandwiches, or nothing? Pick now. Yeah! Nicely done. Right, well, I can tell you, Kian and Koa, you scored 2. Come on, fella. Right, that is the end of the game. You have all been fantastic, but only one pair can make it through to the final and play for that jackpot for your charity. And the pair going through is Sammy and Freya. So, commiserations to Kian and Koa and Sally and Tom, but nobody goes home empty-handed. Oh, no, not on this show. We're going to give you £1,000 for your charities. Kian, where would you like the money to go?
So we have 2 charities, LAP Research and Northwest Hospice in Ireland.
Beautiful. And what about Sally?
There's a small local charity called Me Too & Co that supports children with additional needs and their families.
£1,000 for both. And for each of our little stars, you'll both take home your very own Big Stars, Little Stars trophy. Let's hear it, please, for Kian and Koa and Sally and Tom. There you go. Voila. Coming up, Sonia and Freya will be playing for that possible £15,000. But first, for you at home, can you guess which big star this little star grew up to become? This is a tricky one. Find out if you're right after the break. Welcome back to the final of Big Star's Little Star. Now, before the break, we showed you this picture and asked you which big star it is. Let's take a look. Yes, it's Joan Collins. Right, now, Sammy and Freya swept the competition aside and now have a chance to play for that possible £15,000 for their charity. And here's a reminder for you and for you at home of how it works. Behind these squares, you'll see 10 pairs of pictures which relate to your lives in some way. They could be your favourite TV show, your friends, or your favourite food. You just need to match as many pairs as you can. Now, the good news is that you've already got £5,000 for your charity just for making the final, which is great news. And for every pair you match up now, you get an extra £1,000 for each one. Let's have a look at some of the pictures that you need to match up. Let's have a look at number 4, first of all, please. So, netball. What's that all about?
Oh, OK, so that's probably to do with the Corrie netball team that we set up about 3 years ago now for charity.
So, behind number 4, Freya, is...
netball.
Good girl. Was that an impression of me? Let's take a look at another one. Let's go to, I don't know, to number 16. What's behind 16?
Oh.
Oh, Disneyland. Yeah, I can remember that.
So you know what's behind number 16 now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Right. So good luck. We'll give you a little bit of help. You're going to see the full board, but only for a few seconds. Memorise as many as you can. Study the board and try and remember where they are. Reveal them now. There they are. The more pairs you match up, the more money you will win. OK, that's it. You don't get long. Good luck to you both. We want you to do well. 90 seconds on the clock, and your time will start when you pick your first number. Come on, Samia. Come on, Freya. Happy? Pick your first number when you're ready.
3.
Let's take a look. Audrey Hepburn.
5.
She's your hero. Yes. Next one.
4.
Oh, right.
4 is netball team.
17.
Is that the correct netball team? Yes, next.
16.
16.
16.
Where's the match?
19.
19. You're doing well. Keep going.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Okay.
Corey, you're in
Number
it.
8.
Number 8, is it? Yes, keep going.
Number 9.
Number 9. Manchester, you live there.
15.
15, is it? No.
Ah, okay.
Sunny.
That's your favourite telly. 15.
18.
18, is it a match? No.
So, 9.
9.
12.
12, is it? Keep going.
11.
11.
2.
Your husband, Sylvan. Next.
7.
7. Skiing, you love it.
20.
20, is it? No.
Oh, keep it. 20 and 13.
20 and 13. Is that your hero? No.
15.
15. Your favourite
13.
telly? 13, is it?
10.
10.
20.
20. Only 2 more to go. Come on.
14. 6.
6, is it?
6. Oh, no. Oh, 6 and 18.
Is it?
And 18.
10 seconds.
14.
You're going to do it. Wow, Risa, there you go. You managed to match all 10 pairs, meaning £10,000 to you, and we add that to the existing £5,000. You've got the jackpot, £15,000. And where would you like the money to go to?
Lullaby Trust.
Yeah, so it's going to 2 charities, Lullaby Trust and Royal Manchester Children's Hospital.
Okay.
So Lullaby Trust is for awareness of prevention of SIDS, which is sudden infant death syndrome, and the Royal Manchester Children's Hospital is because it's our local children's hospital.
Well, they are going to love you. £15,000. And for our Little Star, you're also taking on your very special Big Stars, Little Stars trophy. Let's hear it, please, for Samia and Freya. And thanks very much to all of our stars, big and small. We'll see you next time on Big Stars, Little Stars. That's a result.